McNair gives it to George, running right up the middle. Touchdown! Titans! There are no flags on the field! It's a miracle!
Safety, now you're one-on-one with it.
Shows why he's the man! In trouble. Sack!
What's up, Time Nation? Can we see a possibility of D-Hop getting traded to another team as of right now in this year? Talked about it a little bit with a couple of my buddies of mine, and it's a good topic. I think it's a really interesting topic to talk about because it could either go both ways. I could possibly see D-Hop getting traded for some picks. Definitely see D-Hop staying in Nashville. I remember he has, I think this is his last year with the Tennessee Titans. And honestly speaking, my friends, like, you know, once they do what they did with the situation with Derrick Henry, we don't want to see another Derrick Henry situation. And what happened with Derrick Henry, right, guys, it was that we let the contract go. We didn't renew it. He was a free agent. Obviously went to the Ravens. Now, I don't think they'll do that with D-Hop. And the situation is this, right? Derrick Henry was something else. Derrick Henry was the Tennessee Titans. He was the identity of the Tennessee Titans. I don't think Amy Armstrong, I don't think Mike Rabel wanted to do that to trade him midseason. Because if that would have happened, you kind of would have lost the fans, to be honest with you. Rand Carthon would have lost a lot of fans, especially loyal to Derrick Henry. And there's some people to this day that are upset that we didn't renew, we didn't try to go after Derrick Henry again and kind of re-sign him. But at the same situation, I think that Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans were both at a point where they were done. You know, the Tennessee Titans were ready to move on. Derrick Henry was ready to move on from the Tennessee Titans. So, but that situation is kind of different with D-Hop. Yes, he's still an amazing player. He still can produce. He still can, you know, get the ball. He's still active. But at our chances right now, what we're looking at, what we're standing on is like, what can he offer us? You know, instead of getting nothing from him, maybe we can get something, at least maybe a pick or two. You never know what we can get from him. And especially with his play for this year, it kind of shows teams too, like, hey, he's still active. He's still going out there. He's still putting out numbers. It's not like he's hurt or he's a bum or anything like that. So I think there was a big question before he actually came to Tennessee was like, does he still have enough in the tank? Can he still produce? And I think he's answered that within the year he's been in Nashville. So that does give him a better value. It gives him a little bit more views, have people looking at him, wanting him. So hopefully, you know, something comes about. But I could definitely see the Tennessee Titans trading away D-Hop. So don't be shocked if that happens. Okay, guys? Don't be shocked. This is a franchise, unfortunately, that let A.J. Brown go. So anything's on the table. Anything's possible. But I really do think at the end of the day, the Titans are obviously going to do what's best interest for the Tennessee Titans. So if we could definitely, if the season's going a little bit south, where we're still early, and I know it's the bye week and it's still early, and we don't know technically, we're 1-3. It still can turn it around. We haven't played any division games. The divisions is not the greatest too, so it's winnable. Depending on our situation, where we're at, we could easily see a trade. If we're going south and it doesn't look like we're going to be competing, I mean, obviously we're going to be competing, but not to get a playoff spot or anything like that, I could see definitely us trading D-Hop. But if we're obviously in the mix, and I mean, why not have him? I mean, he does help Will Levis. He is a veteran at the game, understand routes, can communicate with Will Levis and build him up. whoever is at QB. So that's my take on if we will trade D-Hop or not. Like I said, many possibilities. They could go left or right. It really depends on where the Tennessee Titans are and what they want to do for the future. So let me know down in the comments below, guys. Do you guys think that D-Hop is safe in Tennessee, that we're going to keep him, we're not going to trade him? Or do you think, hey, might as well get something out of D-Hop, if it's not on the field, at least some trade? So let me know down in the comments below, and always, tighten up. Let's go.